Today we will show to you best world smartphones for 2015. We have this ranking from 10 number. Let's see best smartphones. Number 10, HTC OnePlus One. HTC One is a series of Android and Windows Phone smartphones designed and manufactured by HTC. All products in the One series were designed to be touchscreen-based and slate-sized, and to initially run the Android mobile operating system Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich or subsequent Android releases with the HTC Sense graphical user interface. From 2010 to 2013, all HTC products starting from the HTC Sensation XE to the HTC One Mini were equipped with a Beats audio equalizer. Later HTC devices beginning with the HTC One Max no longer ship with Beats audio following the buyback of HTC's stake in Beats Electronics. Number 9, Motorola Moto 10. The second generation Moto 10 has a design similar to the previous model with a curved rear, but now features an aluminum frame, a front-facing mono speaker, and a set of infrared motion sensors. Its internal hardware was also upgraded, incorporating a 5.2-inch 13cm 1080p Super AMOLED pentile display, a 2.5 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 system-on-chip with 2 GB of RAM, a 13-megapixel rear camera with support for recording 4K resolution video, and 16 or 32 GB of internal storage. The 13-megapixel rear-facing camera is encircled with a clear ring that houses its pair of LED flashes. The ring generates light refraction, which is intended to improve flash performance. Number 8, Sony Xperia Z3. Like its predecessors, the Xperia Z3 is water and dust proof, but with a higher IP rating of IP65 and IP68. The phone features a new display, a Snapdragon 801 processor and the ability to record 4K videos. Sony announced that the device will be able to play PlayStation 4 games via remote play. The Xperia Z3 includes support for magnetic charging, except for the Z3V variant, which eschews the magnetic charging port for key wireless charging. The Sony Xperia Z3 features a 5.15-inch Bravia IPS LCD Trilumos display with a resolution of 1080 by 1920 pixels Full HD with a pixel density of 424p. On the inside, the Xperia Z3 features a slightly tweaked Snapdragon 800 processor known as Snapdragon 801 clocked at 2.5 GHz sealed with a high-capacity, non-removable 3100 mAh battery, 3200 mAh on Z3V variant, 3 GB of RAM, and 16 GB of storage, about 11 GB of which is available for the user. The Snapdragon 801 also added support for full 4K resolution video recording, as seen in the Z2 number 7 Nexus 6. The Nexus 6 is powered by a 2.7 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 805 processor with 3 GB of RAM, either 32 or 64 GB of internal storage. It features a 3220 mAh battery and Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0 technology that promises to deliver 6 hours of operation with 15 minutes of charge. The Nexus 6 uses a 5.96-inch marketed as 6-inch with 2560 x 1440 resolution 493p PIQ HD AMOLED display, and includes a 13-megapixel rear-facing camera with optical image stabilization OIS, and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. Number 6, Samsung Galaxy S5. The S5 is powered by a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 system-on-chip with 2 GB of RAM. Although not mentioned during the keynote presentation, a variant SMG900H with an octa-core Exynos 5422 system-on-chip was also released in multiple markets. Like the previous model, it uses 2 clusters of 4 cores, 4 Cortex-A7 cores at 1.9 GHz, and 4 Cortex-A15 cores at 1.3 GHz. The S5 includes a 16-megapixel rear-facing camera, which offers 4K video recording, phase detection autofocus, which can focus in around 0.3 seconds, real-time HDR photos and video, and an image sensor with Samsung's ISOCELL technology. Number 5. iPhone 6 Plus. When it comes to comparing the new iPhone 6 Plus, there are only a few differences between the two. For instance, both models include the 64-bit Apple A8 system-on-chip, an update of the iPhone 5 64-bit A7, and an M8 motion co-processor, an update of the M7 chip from the iPhone 5. The main difference between the M8 and the original M7 co-processor is that the M8 also includes a barometer to measure altitude changes. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The Samsung Galaxy Note 4 features a 2560x1440 Quad HD QHD WQHD Super AMOLED 5.7-inch display, which provides a pixel density of 515p pixels per inch. The Note 4 comes in two variants, one powered by a 2.7 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 805 chipset with Adreno 420 GPU. The other powered by Samsung's ARM v8-A Exynos 7 octa-SoC with two clusters of 4-core. Number 3. LG G3. The G3 features a 2.5 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 system-on-chip. Variants with 16 GB of internal storage have 2 GB of RAM, while variants with 32 GB of internal storage have 3 GB of RAM. The G3 includes a 3000 mAh battery. The G3's rear cover is removable, allowing the battery to be replaced, and storage to be expanded up to 128 GB with a micro SD. Number 2. HTC One M8. The hardware of the second-generation model was upgraded in comparison to its predecessor, using a 2.3 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 with 2 GB of RAM, and a 5.0-inch 1080p Super LCD3 touchscreen display with a pixel density of 441p, protected by a layer of Gorilla Glass 3 with a scratch resistance. The device comes with either 16 or 32 GB of internal storage, and also includes a micro SD slot for up to 128 GB of additional storage. The boom sound stereo speakers were also improved with deeper enclosures, a larger amplifier, and an updated DSP for improved sound quality. And now, the phone with best specifications in hardware, software, design and everything is, number 1. iPhone 6. The design of the iPhone 6 line is influenced by that of the iPad Air, with a glass front that is curved around the edges of the display, and an aluminum rear that contains two plastic strips for the antenna. Both models come in gold, silver, and space gray finishes, reducing its size from 7.6mm to 6.9mm, and upgrading the screen size from 4 to 4.7 inches. The new camera has a new sensor that allows 81% more light, which helps and is essential for face detection. The faster A8 chip is using a M8 co-processor, indicating motion and continuously measuring data from the following applications: the accelerometer, compass, gyroscope and a new barometer. For instance, both models include the 64-bit Apple A8 system-on-chip, an update of the iPhone 5 64-bit A7, and an M8 motion co-processor. Phil Schiller touted that the A8 chip would provide, in comparison to the 5, a 25% increase in CPU performance, a 50% increase in graphics performance. Here concluded, the best smartphone for now 2014 to 2015 is iPhone 6 with best specifications. If you'd like to buy one best smartphone, we recommend you to buy an iPhone 6. For more videos visit us. Thank you for watching, but do not forget, subscribe us.